Good morning, everybody. Just be here. A little bit nippy out this morning, but I'm gonna try to take you along here. Doing a little work on old WC. Gotta pull the carbs and clean them out. Hopefully they don't need to be rebuilt. Hopefully I can just clean them and put them back on and get this tractor started up. The other day when I was trying to start it, didn't seem like we were getting any fuel to the spark plugs, so I'm gonna turn you around, find a spot to set you, and see if I can't get you on a carburetor if I tear it out. Alright guys, we're back. Here we got the carburetor. You can tell it's pretty dirty. Started loosening some stuff up here. Doesn't look like it's gonna be too bad. Loosen this up a little more. Looks like it should just be a couple of nuts, and then unhook the choke and the throttle, fuel line here. Got the fuel shut off, so hopefully you can see that. My hands aren't in the way. Tuck that back up over there. Got a couple nuts up here, it looks like. Get that one started. pretty grimy here. Years and years of buildup. This tractor's definitely not the prettiest, but it'll go for pretty as long as it works. An ugly ride's better than a pretty walk. Loader kind of gets in the way, but that's alright. We managed to work around it. Should have probably threw a little PV blaster on there, but I mean they're coming pretty easy, just all full of gunk. I need to invest in some ratcheting wrenches. 2. There we go. Oh, how need a looks like I just got a couple cotter pins holding these. Oh, of course, I picked the rustiest pair of needle nose I have. Alright, there's the choke line. I got tons of cotter pins, so I'm not too worried if we keep that around or not. Oh, we gotta see where's so much gunk on this throttle. Can't even really see where it is. Well, might be just easier to break that one off and replace it. I don't think I had a choice, it broke off anyways. Go inside. And there we go, we should be free. Alright. There's carburetor. Inside actually doesn't look too bad, but I'm assuming there's a jet or something in there. Float stuck maybe. We'll take you over to the parts washer and we'll get this cleaned up. Find the carb cleaner too, because using just the parts washer, that stuff can gum up your jets. Alright guys, we're back. I saved you the time of watching me do a little cleanup. I took the wire wheel and some air to it, and I actually took the 4 screws out. I had one stubborn one here. End up having to use the needle nose vice grips, so we should just be able to pull it apart. Oh yeah, that's pretty rough looking in there. She's dirty. End up pulling that, pull the floats. Yep, looks like that needle stuck in there. That'd be why we're not getting any fuel at all. So we're gonna start tearing this down. Can't say I've ever done one of these carburetors. Done plenty of motorcycles, ATVs. She's rusty, crusty. I mean, you figure this tractor's, what, 80 years old? 80 plus. Not 100% sure what's all what, honestly. It looks like it's just a drain. It looks like it's another drain. Well, maybe, I don't know. That might be Maybe I should do some research on this carburetor. We're not really going to do a whole lot besides clean it. Try to get it cleaned up. Hopefully I can salvage this gasket here. It doesn't look like it's too bad a shape. If not, worst comes to worst, I can go get some gasket material or a whole rebuild kit for this carburetor. I think I saw online like 40 bucks. But I'm hoping to get this thing running today. I got a lot of cleanup to do around here that would go a lot easier with the tractor. I'm gonna try to rearrange it somehow. See if I can't make it so you can actually watch this. Alright, I don't know how well you can see that, but this bowl, we're just gonna got a little tray over here. I need to clean this parts washer out. It's got some funk in there. Ooh, I'm getting stuff everywhere. But I got this little tray. I got it sitting down in the liquid. We're gonna just throw this in there for now. Let it soak a little while. We'll come back to it as we try to. I really probably should be wearing gloves with this parts cleaner. I got this from my buddy. It needs a new switch, so I can't actually use the thing. But that's alright. He says he's got some really potent parts washer fluid in there. It actually came off what he said, it came off of like the oil fields. I'm just gonna throw that in there. Let's see if I can't salvage this gasket. Hopefully. Get my little screwdriver out here. I should go find my putty knife. See if I can't slip it in there. It's nice and easy. If we can salvage it, we will. If not, I'll have to run to the hardware store and get some gasket material, because I don't feel like ordering a rebuild kit right now, because then I gotta wait for it to get here. Oh yeah, it's not the prettiest, but I mean, we can clean it up a little bit. It'll work. Let's see, what do we got here? Alright, we should be able to pull this pin out somehow. If it'll cooperate. You know, this old stuff doesn't always want to work. There we go. Oh yeah, that wasn't so bad. And I don't see any holes or anything in the floats. And they float. Let's set this off to the side. And then we'll have to clean that needle up. It'd be nice to have one with a, I like the ones like I see on my motorcycles with the rubber gasket, but we can get that cleaned up. Yeah, I'm going to take a little air to this, see if we can't get some of the rust out. She's rusty. It's alright. We're not going to go too crazy with that. So we're just doing a quick clean job. For now, I'm just going to put this in the parts washer. pull this other piece out. I know we didn't let it soak that long, but I want to try to take some air to that too and clean some of the gunk out. I'll end up letting this soak for a little while before I actually get to work on it. Some of this stuff I don't really want to mess with too much. I'm just not trying to adjust everything, just trying to get passages cleaned out, some of the gunk in here cleaned out. There's a lot of buildup in there from all the years. It sat for who knows how many years before I got it. It did kind of run, when I bought it. Had a broken shift fork. Had a buddy weld that. But it never actually keep running right. And I never really got around to doing anything, so here I am finally getting to it. Well guys, I'm going to drop this back in the mix here. Let it soak a while. I got a couple other things to go do. That's alright guys, yep, now I'm done playing around with it. I'm going to let it soak, and I'll come back when I'm putting it back together, see how everything turned out. Alright guys, we're back. It's this afternoon. Starting to put it back together. After letting it soak, I went ahead and sprayed her down pretty good, wiped her down. I didn't go crazy cleaning it. Got the loose stuff out. It's a little wet yet. Should probably wipe that down a little better. Cleaned up the needle. That looked like it was the main culprit. Sprayed out all the jets. So hopefully we can put this back together and start this tractor here in a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and I'll get back with you. Carb's back in, everything's hooked up. We're going to hop on, give it a shot. About all we can do is try to start it right now. I got a couple other things to do before I can actually run it, try to drive it. Alright guys, tractor's alright, we're going to try to start this. Should be in neutral, but clutch it just in case. Well, no, I know it's in neutral. gas going a little, maybe a little choke. Well, hey, we got it started. That's a good sign. Alright guys, well, I'm going to do some more checking into it and we'll get back.
Living them out.